So, this is so nasty. I was trying to retrieve a picture that I took because they were messing with me. I never made a video about it. I decided to do this thing where when they make me react a certain way, disturbing ways, I'm taking a picture of it, and at some point, I will bring that up because what they do is when things is just like seen and is in my memories, they're going to manipulate that into a disgusting ways. So I take a screenshot of that, and if they ever try to manipulate me, now, especially lately, I'm going to use those moments of manipulations and show those videos, show a picture of and make a video about these things that's happening to me. Because what's happening is they want you to identify with these nasty things. So there was this old coworker of mine, her profile picture was that, obviously, at this point, I know it was not just put there for just to show her appreciation of this child, who could be her grandchild or even like her child or something like that. It's more of trying to get a disturbing reaction. This is a child with her. She's like maybe 3-4 years old. This is just nasty, and you can see the picture. They were making me imagine so much disturbing sexual thoughts about this kid. It was so nasty. Matter of fact, I was going through all the different screenshots because they tried to bring this thing up, and it was just so disgusting, right? And I was going through all the pictures and things they've manipulated me. It was of crazy, nasty manipulation of all kind of little babies of all sorts that they've created nasty manipulations. And I take a screenshot of that because if it's just in my mind, they're just going to bring that up and mess with me. And I want to put things back in perspective and having it at least to show what they've been doing this, how they've been manipulating me. I'm going to use these pictures and put them on YouTube and say, guys, look at what they do. Because they want you to literally feel guilty for the reaction you're reacting. This is them manipulating you to think this way. This is what this technology does to people. It's nasty, it's foul, but this is what they can do. And for me, they're like, oh no, that was you when you were a child. And then you're going to try to talk about me as a child, try to make it seem like this feelings and reactions is what I felt when I was a child. First of all, I'm not a child, I'm a grown adult. So this makes no sense in the first place. But secondly, I didn't feel this way. Now, what they're trying to also bring up is what I actually did as a child. This is a stupid thing I did to myself as a kid in 8th grade, just turned 14 years old. It's embarrassing, but a kid at that age can do stupid things like that and never think twice about. And this is what I did. And they have to exaggerate to other levels. They talk about her mouth and everything and make me imagine some disgusting things. Now, I'm talking to people who torture children that young, that you see there, torture them in every way, using directed energy. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to experience these nasty things. This trash who torture children are trying to not only make me imagine that now pay for what you did as a kid to yourself, and they have to exaggerate these things while they torture children this age using directed energy. Do you think I'll ever let them live their fantasy? I know how horrible these people are. These grown, not even grown, forget about grown, because it's not just these entities using military-grade weaponry on children this young, torturing them, using all kind of manipulations, and try to distance themselves. I did that. Yes, you do this. You're part of this program that does this. You're involved in a program that tortures children even that young all around the world. I've said it in TID, and I mean it today. So when you first of all try to get me to feel this disturbing stimulation toward babies like that and make me think this is organically happening, you're delusional. And then try to say, no, we just matched it to you as a child. I'm in my 30s. You tell me that I should think about, we made you think of how you used to think when you were just turning 14 years old. There's nothing you can make me think to subscribe that is something I will subscribe to. And then it's like, no, but remember what you did as a kid. It's like, do you understand how kids at that age can do stupid things like that? This one dumb moment of a child, this is what a kid can do. You guys systematically torturing children like this? Do you think I'm going to let you live your fantasy? I'm here to let them see themselves for what they are. Of course, their job is not to be rational. I know that. But if it gives me more time to speak about the things they do, I want to give them that good energy that will come back to them. They know. And they're going to do their theater to try to counter reality. No, your theater is not going to change. You're involved in programs that even torture babies like that. I'm not going to let you distance yourself and put yourself away from, like, you delude yourself away in a different, in where they, yeah, you abuse children sexually with this technology. This is real. You have to exaggerate what a kid who just turned 14 years old did one time as a child can be doing. A stupid thing that a child, but of course you know that. We're not, you guys are not, these people are not here to bring logic into you. They're supposed to dumb yourself down to become damn near retarded. And they have to make themselves damn near retarded. That's why you feel like you're almost a genius. Because you know what they do to children. They want you to feel these nasty things and like, no, it's you. We match it to you as a kid. You understand how dumb down they have to be? They really try to create this thing like it's logical. First of all, I'm not a child. Second of all, I know you do the perfect type of torture. And third of all, you know that I know that you torture children younger than her. This baby and this woman, I don't know if it's her daughter. I don't know if it's her granddaughter. I don't know if it's her niece. I don't know if it's a goddaughter. I don't know what it is. But for her to use a baby like that to create this nasty reaction to people, not to create, to make this technology, this program, force people to have disturbing stimulations of some sort toward this baby is disgusting. And they try to make me feel like you felt like that when you were a kid. No, I didn't. And I'm not a kid. How you going to try to make somebody logically think that what he's experiencing makes sense, that it's something that he experienced when you were a kid? What? First of all, as a child, what do you mean? I'm an adult. And they try to make me even think like, oh, maybe you felt like that when you're 9, you're 10 years old. Can you imagine? And then we matched it. This disgusting low life. How do you think I ever accept these things and subscribe to these things? And they're like, we're going to register, we're going to frame you. Yeah, that's that. You're going to frame, just like you manipulating my brain to experience these things. You guys in the program to torture children like this, I expect you, nasty low life, to do this. You guys are trash who sold your soul to pedophiles and now forcing me to experience things toward these babies. Nasty. And like, oh, it's fair. Yes, it's fair, because what you're doing to me, you've done to other people, even children. Torturing them in so many ways. It's fair because they've been describing people like you all around the world. You are systematic. That's fair. They try to agitate you by saying things that are supposed to disorient you. It's fair that you, trash, who torture children, will frame somebody. It's fair that you, trash, that torture children, would be working for pedophiles. That's fair that you, trash, would not be able to say Roy Moore. It's fair that you, trash, would force people to think in these pedophile ways while working for pedophiles. It's fair. It's fair that you, trash, are cowards. Everything is, it makes sense. It's exactly aligned. Is exactly what somebody who would do horrible things to children would do to me. It's fair. Somebody who would do horrible torture to children could do what you're doing to me. Easily. You are here torturing children. I know that. You do the peripheral type of torture. I know that. You are here trying to make me think it's you when you were a child. We matched it. Then you say, oh no, you pay for what you did as a kid. You who torture children. I understand. Block that out. Make sure that you, make sure you nice and dumb yourself down. Then, show your intellect later on. That's the trash that these people are.